Live from the Southern Maryland studios in Southern Maryland. This is DJ Wolf Live. Thought-provoking, meaningful, honest conversations. Coming straight forward with no chaser. Here's your host, the one and only DJ Wolf. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, that's your boy DJ Wolf in the Mickey Peace up to here today. I forgot about that. Hey, it's your boy DJ Wolf. I'm live on the mic right now for the next hour. All right, yeah, you got me in for an hour today, so it's all good. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna drink my coffee here. It's still hot. All right, now, let's get down to brass tacks. It's beautiful Sunday out there. I got to go DJ today, this afternoon. So, we got a couple of things going on. And we need to get right down to brass tacks, as they say. Anyway, I want to talk about something that is kind of near and dear to me. We got a few things that we got to talk about today, but this is one of them. This is regarding the changes. There's been a lot of talk about it all over the place about the YouTube content creator changes. I don't think it's going to just affect people who are monetizing or able to monetize because of the number of views. I think it's going to affect even guys who don't get the views, or at least don't get the views to make enough, monetization off of it. That would include myself, because I don't make any money off of it. I do it for the love of it. Let me go into this a little bit. I've been doing YouTube for probably about the past 7.5, 8 years. And my desire for doing YouTube was based on something I was doing back in the 90s, which was doing and producing videos. I wanted to be a video producer. My idea for doing that was because of the emerging cable industry in terms of public access. Public access was a growing market, where people could actually go out and produce their own content, their own shows. That was my desire to do at the time. And I actually did. I actually produced some videos myself. One was I did a home documentary called "The Portrait of the Black Family." Well, it was called Portrait Family. It wasn't called Portrait of Black Family, but it did focus on my family and my wife's family, and I've never released it because of the content on it that I didn't own, which was mainly the music, and part of it was from a book that I read, so I didn't really want to do it. I'm going to rewrite the whole thing and try to hopefully get it one day on YouTube. Now, there's I worked on videos for quite some time. I came up with a concept called the DJ Wolf Show. It was actually an offshoot spoof of the Arsenio Hall show. Arsenio Hall actually had been off the air about 2 years when I came up with the concept in 1996. And I was trying to see about filling a void there in the late night talk show circuit. Although my show was, I taped it during the day, but I was trying to get it on public access. I actually worked for public access out here in the DMV. I worked public access for Fairfax County for about a couple of months. There's another there's something called Independent something. It's out in Arlington. I need to contact those guys because I wanted to see about doing some video creation with those guys as well. But I might hold off right now and see what's going on with this thing with YouTube. But YouTube came in my life around. I heard about it for some time. I wasn't really heavy into it at the time. I didn't, like I said, I watched a couple of videos here back in 2006, 2007, and I didn't get start my own channel until around 2008. And I did mostly comedy. I didn't really take seriously doing YouTube seriously until really to be honest, about 2 years ago. And that's when I said, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go all in. And get more serious about the stuff that's going on. I wish I had done it in 2012 when the murder of Trayvon Martin happened. Because especially based on the information that I could have talked about based on what was now allowed in the testimony from stuff that was actually played on the radio. And one of the things was the audio where George Zimmerman was told not to pursue Trayvon Martin by a 911 operator. He was specifically told not to bother him. And yet he did it anyway. Yet he violated a lawful order. And he got away with it. He literally got away with murder. At the time I wish I had jumped on it. Maybe I could have, persuaded some people that really look into that. But they didn't allow the evidence anyway. Which I think was pretty fucked up. You have to excuse the noise on the background because people are working outside today. But I wanted to say that because I think that was ridiculous. there is a importance for YouTube for people to be able to express themselves and share ideas and maybe help make the world a better place. You know. And the one thing about YouTube, there's content there for everybody. You know. So, but I heard about this for the past week and a half, and people have been going nuts. So, what is that noise I hear? My yard? Yeah, I'll check it out later. But yeah, I happened to run across this article from Variety that, and this is a published report, says YouTube slammed by creators over ad inappropriate content policy, which Google says hasn't changed. I think it might have. Okay. Now, before I get to that, I'm going to read to you what YouTube stated. All right. Now, this is based on their advertiser-friendly content guidelines. Okay. Excuse me. This is from a YouTube Help article published. When was this published? I don't have a specific date, but it was. I'm assuming it was published sometime this year. It says advertiser-friendly content is content that's appropriate for all audiences. Has little or no inappropriate or mature content in the video stream, thumbnail, or metadata such as the video title. If the video does not contain inappropriate content, the content is usually newsworthy or comedic, and the creator's intent is to inform or entertain, not offend or shock. Now, I have a slight issue with that because YouTube was supposed to be content enabled, where people, all walks of life, all backgrounds, all racial entities and everything else will be allowed to express things that's going on in the world, whether it be shocking or not. But that's the reason why I thought YouTube had a thing where you had to put an age block on it. Like, you know, if you're a certain age or whatever, there's certain content you couldn't see. And I was thinking, why didn't they just create a separate channel for that? Like a separate YouTube, you know, service where you can actually create something like a YouTube service for kids, and then another YouTube service for adult content, where you actually had to validate that. That was the first thing I was thinking. But now they're gonna go right across the board and put a lot of people's content creators who actually depend on the service lives in jeopardy, livelihoods in jeopardy, because they, you know, gave up a lot to get involved with YouTube. Some of them who I know have. I was in the process of doing that myself, you know, big time, until I found about this. This is crazy, you know. And I'm thinking this might be trying to tell people, particularly, well, I hate to admit or say it, but black YouTube, you know, I don't know why I call black YouTube. It's YouTube is YouTube to me. Because of a lot of the social issues that's going on right now, I think that's what they're trying to limit. You know, because when it says about the creator's intent to is inform or entertain, not offend or shock. Some of that stuff is shocking. When I saw the murder of Mike Brown shown on YouTube with him laying face down after he was shot to death 6 times in his back. The content creator's motive to put it on there was to shock you. That was the intent. To shock you, to wake you the fuck up. You know? Seriously. That's the whole point. You know? I think this goes well beyond monetization. This is getting to a point now, they don't even want you to talk about certain things. That's very how can I put it? Communistic type of attitude where they're saying you don't have the freedom to express yourself and about things as what you see in the world today. This is bullshit. Straight bullshit, for real. You know. Also, what it says is, this is from the YouTube help page. Content that may be acceptable for YouTube under YouTube policies may not be appropriate for Google advertising. Okay. Says the program policies provide additional guidelines for what can be monetized, and advertisers have their own standards and requirements for content. So they can actually pick and choose what they deem is acceptable versus what's not. In other words, they're going to decide that they're going to edit your content directly. You know. And so basically now they're going to micromanage you, and they're going to watch every move you make on YouTube from now on. And like I said, this goes beyond. This goes well beyond what we call monetization. So in other words, even if you're not monetizing, to me, they'll have a right to infringe on your content. Now, what they consider inappropriate for advertising, content-wise, or they consider not advertiser friendly. Some of it I understand, some of it I don't. But like I said, this is YouTube policy, and they have a right to make the changes that they're doing. But what they consider as non-advertiser friendly includes, but not limited to, sexual suggestive content, including partial nudity and sexual humor. Okay, like I said, that's where if YouTube wanted to, they can actually create an adult channel strictly for adults, where you would have to, that would be restricted to anybody 21 and over. You know, you can create another YouTube for that, just like they did for the music. You know, they have a separate music and gaming channels, so they can do the same thing for this. Okay. Also included violence, including displays of serious injury or events related to violent extremism. So you can also say protests, police-related shootings, you know, police brutality, you know, That goes a long way. So, they're already trying to restrict what you can put out there. And that said, this I think is whether you're monetizing or not. That's what it sounds like to me. All right. Also, inappropriate language. Okay, including harassment, profanity, vulgar language, promotion of drugs related substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such items, controversial or sensitive subjects and events. See, this is the one that bothers me. Controversial, sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. In other words, even if you just talk about it and you don't show the video, they also consider that inappropriate. That's BS to me as well. Sorry. It's just, I don't know. Now, this is true. This is YouTube policy. This is YouTube policy. I'm going to read it directly from the source. It says YouTube reserves the right to not monetize a video, as well as suspend monetization features on channels that repeatedly submit videos violating our policies. Okay. So that's, from what I'm reading right here, that's pretty much all I got from the YouTube side of the house. Now, this right here is from another media published report from Variety. It says YouTube slammed by creators over ad and inappropriate content policy, which Google says hasn't changed. But I just read to you what was changed. All right. Now, let's see if I can read this. Of course, according to this story, YouTube, of course, is facing backlash from content viewers regarding the advertising from ruining. I can't even read this. Somebody's blocking my print. Okay, let me look up this. I can't see it. See, somebody tried to block what I was trying to read off. I'm going to look up the. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to try and look up this right quick, because I'm seeing that they're trying to block what I'm trying to read. And I was trying to read, and I can't read it. Okay. Right. Story about YouTube content content creator changes. Not just changes. I can't spell worth a damn. Oh, Yahoo. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can't read it, unfortunately. Let's see, hopefully I'll do all that. All right, here we go. Now I can read it. Okay, this is from September 1st. Just came out a couple days ago. All right, yes, I'm tearing the paper. Okay, what it says is YouTube is facing a backlash from creators angry that the video giant is blocking advertising from running against content it deemed inappropriate. Right, while the Google owner or the Google owned video giant says it has not actually changed its policy, which I think it kind of has personally. Wow. Well, it's because one content YouTuber, Philip DeFranco, who I've been hearing about the past week. I never knew who he was. I never watched his videos. They say he has whopping 4.5 million subscribers. He's expressing irritation about service pulling ads for violating his terms of service. He says ads were disabled recently for 12 of his videos because they include excessively strong language or covered controversial or sensitive subjects. They're, I guess that he violated major violations. Now, what he says is a good point, and I quote according to the article: by taking away monetization, it is a form of censorship, DeFranco said in the video posted on Wednesday. But he also acknowledged that YouTube, and it's true, it's within his rights to enforce ad policies as it wishes. Okay, so to make a long story short, YouTube has the right to set policies because they really run the show, in essence. But they have changed some things. I've noticed that too in the past year and a half myself. But I'm not going through all that, but I just had to talk about it. But I think it's going to affect some YouTubers because some of the YouTubers I watched, it was one this morning. I'm not going to put the name out right now. It said that they had been doing it for many years, and their whole livelihood, well, a good portion of the livelihood evolves around them being a content creator for YouTube, and they were asked by YouTube to create content for them. You know. But now, based on what I just read to you, YouTube is making changes that's going to hurt a lot of content creators, including myself, which is a shame because I actually was going to be doing more and more stuff. And now they kind of like inhibited my process to be a better creator. You know. Which, for lack of a better word, is a damn shame. You know. I was ready to go all in on it. But now I can't. You know, so I'm kind of restricted. You know. But that's okay. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing until I can get into something a little bit better. What I want to do, because I'm looking in this thing now where some people are going to other places. One is Ustream. I've never actually used Ustream. I want to start using it soon, but I haven't had anything to put on it as of late. I will be soon, I hope. And then there's this thing called Wirecast, which I'm wondering if there's a way I could actually set it up on my website, which I maybe start doing anyway, posting videos directly from my website, which is djwolfonline.weebly.com, which is djwolfonline.weebly, which is weebly.com. I think it's yeah. So, because that's something I'm going to look into doing real soon. Yeah. Like, do my videos and then upload them directly to there. That's another way you can keep in contact with me. And then you got, what's the other thing? Facebook actually has something called Facebook Live, which I may be doing that real soon too. And Facebook Live, you can do videos on the fly, right? And then you got what was that one? Periscope. I couldn't think of the name of it. Periscope is another one. You know, so I could do video through them. I still got my Spreaker, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud. So, but that's just for the podcasting, which is a good thing, you know. But YouTube, the one thing I do like, I could actually upload. See, the way I set it up now, all my podcast content loads up on to YouTube as a video content. So it's the best of both worlds, you know. You got me on the podcast side and you got me on the video side, you know. And I still do videos on YouTube as well. But I wanted to do a gaming channel on YouTube. I haven't gotten around doing it yet. It's just I'm doing so much stuff. Like I gotta go DJ this birthday party at a church today. It's afternoon, so I had to calibrate my stuff last night because I was out for a while last night, and I was just, you know, out and about, and I didn't get into like late. I'm working on some other stuff, so which is cool, you know. And I didn't get finished with my stuff because I had to download software for my operating system, and then I had to download software for my Serato that runs my DC, you know, my controller, my DJ controller, which is my, you know, DJ MIDI controller, the one I use that actually configures my music. So that took a while. I was late, real late last night. Yep, matter of fact, I just packed my stuff up just a little while ago. So, and I told my wife I'm gonna probably wear a blazer, some jeans, and a shirt. You know, because it is a function. It's a church function. I want to look sort of presentable. You know, while I'm doing it. Yeah, so it's all good. But this will be the third gig that I DJ'd this year. I know something else I got to do. My mom's been on me about going home, man. She wanted me to go home this week, but I'm like, oh, I got to DJ. You know, so I would put a little money on the side, so I go home. Maybe in another week, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe in a month. I'm gonna say it's gonna be come up soon. I gotta get home. Yep, because there's this stuff that I gotta take care of and other things as well. But that's life. You know. But hopefully the YouTube content thing won't affect people who don't monetize. That's my other concern, because I don't monetize anyway, but I feel bad for the guys who do, because now you telling them they can't say what they want to say, and you know, you have to watch what you say, and otherwise you're not going to get paid. That's bullshit. It really is. You know, they're supporting you and you don't want to support them. But I got a feeling that somewhere along the line, somebody is getting paid. It won't be the content creators. It's going to be the YouTube people, and they're going to get some money on the back end. They probably just changed the policy so you won't know that you won't be able to get paid, because they'll probably be getting paid taking your money anyway. I was just thinking about that. And then they tell you you're in violation at the same time. Who knows, man? I wouldn't put it past them. I really wouldn't. I would not put it past them at all. I'm just hoping that's not what I think it is. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to cut out a little early. I got some things got to take care of anyway. I should work on my music, but I ain't got time because I'm going to be working on some music when I go DJ this afternoon. So I hope I do good. I usually do. This is the first time I'm going to be doing it without my old lady because she said she didn't want to go. So that's okay. That's fine. Yeah. All right. Well, football season is approaching a week from today. I still haven't signed up for fantasy football yet. It's coming up shortly. And actually, I take that back. I did fantasy football with ESPN. And I did fantasy football with NFL.com. Now, I just haven't logged into the two, which I probably should have, because the season is right underway. Browns ain't looking too good right now. I know somebody who's a big Browns fan. He might be disappointed. Somebody else was saying RG3 is probably going to do the same that he's been doing. And it looks to appear to be that way. So let's hope not. I'm hoping, him going to Cleveland, man. I'm expecting him to do big and better things. I really am. So I'll be getting to the swing of things, and I'll be doing some content on that next week. So I'll be doing what I usually do this time of year. I'm going back to doing my shows at night, like the after show. The after games. So like for example, once I finish watching the last game of the night, or other than the Sunday night game, the big Sunday night game that comes on about 8:30. I'll probably be doing that on Monday morning. But the other games that come up, I'll do a quick, talk about some of those and give you my opinions and takes on those. So that'll be the Sunday briefing, the Sunday NFL briefing, I call it, that I'll be doing starting next week. So you probably won't be hearing me during the day for a while, since football be back. So again, I'll be doing my shows at night again, starting next Sunday. And I'll be doing my content about the big Sunday night game on Monday morning. Even if I have to watch the highlights and then talk about it, which is probably what I'll end up doing anyway. So, all right, guys. Well, this is DJ Will Wolf. I got to get it together and get my DJ on. I might do some video and post it on YouTube if they don't get offended. So, all right, guys. All right. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, this been your boy, DJ Wolf. Talking about what's going on with YouTube. Now, I may do another show tonight. I know I'm doing another show tomorrow sometime. So, we're going to get it in again real soon. To those content creators who monetize the videos, I'll be praying for y'all, man, because I think y'all deserve better than that, man. you are the guys who motivated me over the years to do what I'm doing right now. Okay? So I want to let you know. All right, guys. Y'all have a great Labor Day weekend. I'll be talking to y'all real soon. It's DJ Wolf signing off for the day.